What's going on, guys? Week 1 of the online franchise is in the books, so we're here with the Week 1 episode. Gonna recap every game. We'll get it started with, of course, my San Diego Chargers going against my favorite NFL team, the Minnesota Vikings. And so, we'll go to Qualcomm Stadium in San Diego, California, kick off to the year, and look at that, it's a surprise onside kick, and the Vikings recover, picked up by Kenny Onatulu. So the Vikings are going to start this game off on offense, and they're starting it around midfield. And McNabb back to pass on 3rd and 6. Look for Percy Harvin, and I was a little late on the user pick attempt, and so Percy's going to take this one all the way. Vikings go on the board first in this game. They're up 7-0. And now I'm on offense for the first time this season. Got Phillip Rivers and split backs in the backfield. Rivers drops back to pass. You look on the left side for Malcolm Floyd, and he can't hang on. Hit by Hussein Abdullah, and so I pumped the ball away on my first possession. Vikings take over. McNabb trying to establish a run with Adrian Peterson, but look at all the blue jerseys flying to the ball. Good defense. Takeo spikes on the tackle, so it's 3rd and long for McNabb. He looks on the right side and runs that curl again for Percy Harvin in front of Quentin Jammer. That'll be a first down. 2nd and 7 now for McNabb. Around midfield once again. He's going to look on the right side for Visante Shenko. It'll be 3rd and inches coming up. And so the Vikings looking to convert, and McNabb calls his own number. He sneaks for the first down to the San Diego 45, and now 1st and 10, trying to get it back to Adrian Peterson, but Larry English is there. 3-yard loss on the play. Good run defense so far by San Diego. Pass defense, he's to step it up. McNabb is going to scramble out of the pocket. He's just going to launch one deep towards the end zone. That's picked off by Antoine Cason, looking for Michael Jenkins. Cason's going to return it. He's going to get up towards the San Diego 16-yard line before he's taken down, and so the Chargers are back on offense. 1st and 10, Rivers gives it to Ryan Matthews, but Jared Allen and Asher Allen are there on the tackle, and that's only a 2-yard gain. And now 3rd and 8 for Rivers as he drops back, goes over the middle for Antonio Gates, but he's stripped by Hussein Abdullah. It's picked up by Asher Allen, and the Vikings have the ball once again, this time in San Diego territory. And McNabb back on the tack. It's 1st and 10. He's looking over to the left side. That's Bernard Berrien with a catch. He only happened twice this year in the NFL so far. Very rare sighting. So it's 1st and 10 again, and it's going to hand off to Adrian Peterson. He gets 9 yards up towards the 5-yard line. We got an injury. Bob Sanders. Let's go back a couple videos ago when I predicted pretty much his injury. Yeah, he's not going to be on this team for very long. And a first down carry by McNabb, leading to handoff to Ryan D'Imperio, the Vikings fullback. Scores a touchdown. That's 14-0 in favor of Minnesota. And after a holding penalty on the kick return, we start on our own 8-yard line, and Vincent Jackson can't hang on to the Phillip Rivers pass, so that brings up 2nd down, and we'll go forward to 3rd and 6. The Chargers looking for a conversion, and Rivers goes over the middle. That's Patrick Creighton. It'll be a first down to the veteran receiver to the 22-yard line. And so it's 1st and 10. Rivers passing again, and Creighton can't hang on to that one. He's hit by Tyrell Johnson. Now 2nd and 10, Rivers still passing. He's going to look for Vincent Jackson, and he can't hold on either. Can anybody on this team catch besides Antonio Gates? This is crazy. Rivers back to pass, 3rd and 10. He's looking on the left side, and that's just a great play by Chad Greenway. Good user pick. I challenged him, looking for the curl to Malcolm Floyd, and so it's Greenway taking it to the 2-yard line. Good field position for the Vikings as AP, he pounds the ball into the end zone. The Vikings are up 21-0. Chargers got to get it together quick if we're going to be in this game. Rivers, 1st and 10, looking for Ryan Matthews over the middle, makes the catch. That'll be a first down, a 12-yard completion to the San Diego 30-yard line. And now we're going to run a little bit of no huddle with just over a minute left in the 2nd quarter. Rivers gives it to Matthews, and Matthews is going to break free of the Vikings defense. They're unable to bottle him up, and Matthews is going to gash him for a 70-yard touchdown. Chargers get on the board at least. It's 7-21. Still got a hole to dig out of. So the Vikings get the ball next, and McNabb gives it to Adrian Peterson, trying to get this game to halftime, but the Chargers are there. It's a loss of 1, and we call a timeout. We want to see if we can get the ball back and do some more damage. So it's 3rd and 11. McNabb looking for Percy Harvin, but he can't hang on, so it's 4th down. And now they have to punt to the Chargers. Kluwe's going to shank this punt. It's an 8-yard punt that goes out of bounds. So we have excellent field position, catch a huge break, and now Rivers back to pass, quick pass to Malcolm Floyd. That's a 9.5-yard gain, bringing up 2nd and inches. We hand the ball off to Ryan Matthews, who'll take the ball up inside the 10-yard line, 9-yard gain, making it 1st and goal. We'll go ahead to 2nd down. Rivers, quick pass. It's picked off by Tyrell Johnson at the goal line, but Matthews is there, strips it, picks up. It's Phillip Rivers picking it up. And he fumbles it, we get it back. So it's a very crazy play, and we get 5 yards on the play. So 3rd and goal now, looking to the end zone. We got to get a score. Rivers back to pass. Another quick pass to Antonio Gates. He catches this one. 14-21 Chargers. Good comeback so far in the first half, but now the Vikings have the ball. Defense has to show up some more, and McNabb launches it right to Visanthe Shanko, who beat Takeo Spikes. So it's a big 1st down completion for the Vikings. And now Chunky Soup back to pass again. He'll look on the right side in the direction of Michael Jenkins, and it bounces off of Quentin Jammer's hands right into Jenkins' hands. How does that work? Anyways, 1st down Vikings. McNabb back to pass. He's just going to scramble on the right side. Wide open space, and I can't ever user the guy that I want to user. It gives me the wrong guy. I never had a problem with this in past Maddens, but it's my biggest complaint about this one. I can never switch to the guy I actually want to be. And so now we're on offense with a 14-point deficit, and E.J. Henderson steps in front of Vincent Jackson. I throw another big interception, and it is not looking good. And the Vikings are, once again, great field possession. They got great field position all game. And wide open, Visanthe Shanko in the middle of the field. Easy touchdown for Minnesota. We're back down by 3 scores again. But we're not quitting. Rivers all day to throw, and he finds Antonio Gates at the 45-yard line. That's a new set of downs for the Chargers. And now 3rd and 10 for Rivers as he goes back over the middle. Antonio Gates, I love challenging guys that are usering players. And so we're deep in Vikings territory now. Got to get a score and some good defense to follow up. Rivers, deep pass to the end zone, and if Gates put his hands up, he probably would have caught that ball. And now it's 4th down, Rivers back to pass. We'll go over the middle. That's caught by Patrick Creighton at the 5-yard line. And now we got to get a quick score. Rivers still out of the shotgun. He's going to scramble out to his right and then throw it in the direction of Malcolm Floyd, who makes the reception. It'll be a touchdown for the Chargers, down by 2 scores. Defense is going to have to play great in these last couple of minutes to win this game. McNabb back to pass, 3rd and 2. That'll be a 1st down over the middle to Adrian Peterson. And now the Vikings got to get one more 1st down essentially to clinch this game. McNabb back to pass. He waits for Jim Kleinsasser to get open. Really? Takeo Spikes is a liability in coverage. He cannot cover Shanko, Kleinsasser. So we lose this game by 2 scores. I didn't play that well. Rivers had a bad day passing, 13-31. And we held Adrian Peterson in check, and we just had too many turnovers. And we didn't stop the pass that well. So Gates leads the game in receiving, and Jackson had 2 drops, and I was not a big fan of him this game. So we lose 35-21, and now we'll go around the league, check out all the other scores. We got the Packers victorious over the Saints by 16 points. Cincinnati over Cleveland, big in the Battle of Ohio. We got Philly over St. Louis by 10 points. Michael Vick with a trio of rushing touchdowns. The Bills beat the Kansas City Chiefs by 7 points. The Chicago Bears were victorious at home over Atlanta, 17-6. Detroit falls to Tampa Bay by 1 point in their season opener. And the Tennessee Titans victorious over the Jacksonville Jaguars by 10 points in a NFC South matchup. And the Colts lose to Houston 35-7. Baltimore, in a shootout with Pittsburgh, win this one by 3 points. A nominee for Game of the Week, Flacco with a big week. And Tandon Doss leading the NFL in receiving with his 3 touchdowns. Arizona wins big over Carolina 28-3. The Giants over the Redskins 20-14. The 49ers beat Seattle 28-13. The Jets beat the Cowboys 21-10. The Dolphins over New England in a defensive matchup 13-7. Oakland over Denver by 4 points. And now we'll look at some injuries. Obviously, Bob Sanders, he's out for 4 weeks with a dislocated elbow. Tony Moeaki out for 1 game with a broken jaw. Gerald Sensabaugh out for 9 weeks. A pair of injuries for the Lions, including linebacker Stephen Tulloch. Norwood out for the Rams for 4 weeks. Antonio Brown is going to miss 2 games with an abdominal tear. Trenton Holiday, the fast returner, has a broken rib, out for 1 game. We'll check out some transactions. There's been a few trades in this week. And I wish there was a trading block on the online franchise, but there isn't. But we at least have YouTube, and so my friend, my real-life friend, who is the coach of the Lions, wanted me to let everybody know Calvin Johnson is on the trading block. He says that he would prefer a linebacker or a corner, but if he got offered a good quarterback or a running back, that would work also. And I am willing to trade Antonio Gates, but for the right price. I'm looking for some defensive help, and so if any coaches are interested in trading for Antonio Gates, contact me and maybe we can work out a deal. And now we'll take a look at the standings in my AFC West. Only 1 team was victorious, and we had a lot of really good games, and I'm liking the 5-minute quarter, 20-second accelerated clock, just because those games are a little bit shorter and there's less likely for a connection to drop out. So we'll take a look at the Week 2 schedule. You can look through here, see the opponent you're playing, and contact them on the PSN. Try to get your game in as soon as possible. I would like to advance the franchise to Week 3 on either Saturday or Sunday, but we'll see what happens. I mean, Week 1 was pretty easy because everybody had just joined the franchise. We got a lot of games out on the first night, so we'll see how Week 2 is going. I hope everybody's having fun in the franchise so far. Every game was played just fine. We didn't have to simulate anything. And so, thank you, coaches, for a good Week 1. Can't wait for Week 2. So, I got the New England Patriots coming up this week. Got to get a good game so we can go back to 500. Don't want to drop to 0-2. So I hope you guys are enjoying this online franchise series. It has the potential to be a great series with a lot of longevity if we can get guys that are active. And I know I had fun in the first week, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope all the coaches are enjoying the franchise. And so have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you in the next commentary.